Booker with Tucker on him. Throws it up for 8. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. This is reminiscent of LeBron James in Cleveland against Golden State. What an effort. Incredible block. Headed to the line.
Well, but that's when you know that the game is in your head. That's a dunk for Ben Simmons right there. You got it, and I know you got it.
Phoenix has the foul. Antetokounmpo throws it down.
Gets into the picture, comes up with the strip. Turning the basketball over and then off to the races. Could have held it out. Instead, made the right read. Throws it up where only Giannis can catch it. Finishes it with the contact.
And bad decision to foul because this would make it a 4-point game with 13.5 remaining. Phoenix still has a timeout.
Welcome back. Sway reporting live. Yes, we are here. New studio. It's been about 3 months because this was loading. And welcome.
Yes.
You know, we're going to put that on the Instagram page, all the vibes, everything. But y'all see how we moving. New vibes. 2021 going into 2022. New season. Welcome to season 2 of Sway reporting live. And we got Mike here.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Projectivity's Vano here. And if y'all been really tuned in with me, then y'all know who this is, my boy Monty. He has made an appearance on Kobe Day, rocking the Kobe shirt. You know the vibes.
Yeah, man. I'm here.
So let's get straight into it. So, last basketball we saw, NBA Finals, Giannis gets his first chip, Bucks get a chip, they go through the Nets, they go through the Suns, they go through the Hawks, and they go through the Heat, right? Is this ring cubic zirconia, Mr. Vano, as you would like to say? Is this, how do you rank this ring?
It's a championship. It's not cubic zirconia. It's a championship. They won. Fair and square, 50-piece nugget closeout game.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's different when the guy who they said couldn't close it out closes it out.
15 for 17 from the free throw line, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Whole lot. 50-piece though. Make sure it's not 49,
147,
51, 50,
yeah,
50-piece nugget. You know, like so.
Alright, so look.
Because he's tweaking over there.
Look, see, now you have to see, now cubic zirconia, that's a drag. Now, but in diamonds though, I've learned, as you know, I've gone into certain research, there's different clarities. You feel me? Not all diamonds is VVs. You feel me? It's not all E color. It's not hitting like not all of the down. You know what I'm saying? If you go down with the little SIs, that's what you be seeing. You know what I'm saying? We go on Canal Street. That's what you see. Them just diamonds. They SIs though.
So you saying? So what? If I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying Giannis ring, the Bucks ring is it's a little diamond on Canal Street in the towns.
I mean,
yo, it's a ring. I give it all respect. Closeout game is I respect. I just feel like there was heavy baitery that aided. Don't get me wrong. Can't take the credit away. He got the ring. Like he said, he dropped his wins. But
I mean,
talk to me before they continue. Talk to me. I need to hear your side on this.
I mean, listen. I didn't like the matchups. I thought that, if Brooklyn was healthy, but then we talking what ifs. If Bron never got hurt, AD didn't get hurt. That's a whole lot of what ifs. But I ain't gonna lie, that man destroyed Aiden. Had him on skates. 50. You want it again? Block. It is what it is. I ain't gonna lie. That's a ring. That's a chip. Now, can he do it again? That's a different story. But it's a chip. Respectfully.
just so.
I feel like y'all giving it like 50-50.
I feel like we. Why is that the question? Why are we questioning the quality of the championship? So let me ask you that.
I give you the question first. I'll give you the answer.
Please do.
I believe Giannis is stamped for this ring.
Stamped.
In
what aspect?
He's stamped.
What?
He's stamped as a superstar in this league,
He's been a
getting the ring, and
Okay.
he is slowly but surely, depending on what, of course, the factors that you named. He's If you look at his resume,
look at the resume. And
if you look at his resume,
if he were to say, "I don't want to play basketball anymore," right now, a lot of people roster don't even. It's different.
That's why I'm saying he's
different.
stamped for that, because a ring is technically, if you black out the player and put the stats and the resume, all of that, all the accolades, and you would say, oh, early in his career, he's missing a ring. Okay, and then you just bam.
Yeah, he's good.
So can I just throw a little curveball out there?
Okay,
What's going on?
Giannis is what Ben Simmons hopes to be. Like if he could just get
I don't
confidence.
exact that.
if y'all know though, sidebar, if y'all know, earlier video, I think the last video you was on, it was either the title of the video was Ben Simmons or Giannis, who's more critical to the career, and yeah, go on though.
I definitely pick that though.
Yeah, word.
I definitely pick Giannis. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, man.
It's not really just confidence with Ben, but I do agree because Ben to me has been the best defender in basketball for the last like 2-3 years. So I feel like if he can up it on the offensive end and become more of a scoring threat duality, then yeah, I could see it because it's all about dominant force, and he
don't care.
he has a little more skill than Giannis.
Yeah.
I'll say he has a little bit more skill, so it will be easier for him to be a brute force with that skill.
Before we get to Ben, though, I do want to talk about him. Just in terms of your question, you asked me why did I ask about the Bucks ring, and the reason I asked was because some people here and other lists we made in the top 5 had Giannis in that list, and you had Giannis in that
did.
list. So that's why I asked the question, because you say his ring is a little but I don't know how you can say that, but then previously have him this high.
I didn't say his ring was there. I said a championship is a championship.
You
I didn't
just
say-
chip is chip.
A chip is a chip. He closed it out. It's a ring. Like, okay, if we gonna count last year's ring, and we ain't really discussed the you know what I'm saying?
We ain't count
The
every-
what?
You know what I'm saying? We count every
The
ring.
what?
right?
He a Lakers fan,
We can't
so
argue
you
it.
gotta take that up with him.
We can talk off camera about
That's
that, bro.
okay.
I don't want to
That's
go.
okay.
I don't want to go from the
You
You
fence.
saw my reaction, right?
We can talk off
Crazy.
camera. We can, yo,
It's
bro.
crazy,
It's
though.
alright, bro.
Yeah,
It's
he's
alright.
disrespectful.
I'm not disrespectful.
Nah, you disrespectful.
I'm not disrespectful.
If you count Giannis ring, you gotta count Bron ring.
I
ain't gonna
never
lie.
discounted Braun ring. I'm just saying if we gonna talk about a championship that went
Basically,
through,
all he's saying is not all
72
diamonds
games.
are VVs.
not every
So
fight is the same, but a
Yeah,
championship
I'm
is a
saying-
championship.
A win is a win, though, right?
A win is definitely a win.
A win is
Definitely.
a win. Whether I knock you out or you feel me, you get jumped.
Yeah,
A win is a win.
Floyd.
You feel me?
Floyd.
Okay, all right.
I respect that wholeheartedly.
You feel me? I get where you coming from, though. I get where you coming
Championship
from.
is a championship. I mean, barring injuries, a lot of people every season won't have rings. But this year we just seen a lot, and that's a reaction of the COVID bubble and the
I mean, if you want to put it like that,
Ulted the finals. for
Bron
last-
should have never won 2016
10 years
finals. If Draymond didn't, but that's
the
a story
Warriors
for
should have
different-
never won 2015 if
That's a-
Kyrie don't get
That's
hurt.
a different story. You get what I'm saying? It's
I'll be honest. I keep the stack.
All right, so nice segue. Let's talk about free agency, because it's been hitting, it's been slapping, all that stuff. So first off, we'll go with Ben Simmons. Of course, in the last time we saw Ben Simmons on the court, he gave the ball up at the lane. We all know the story, cliche stuff, all that. We was watching it live on SRL. We know the vibes. So, of course, his name has been in trade talks. Where do you see him going? Because I don't see him playing for Philadelphia come training camp, come preseason, all of that.
You're probably trying to ship him to Dallas.
Dallas is tough.
They-
Not in a good way, though.
Can they work out a trade package for him? They just spent 207 on 5.
Yeah,
on Luka.
largest rookie contract, right?
Yeah,
Or something like that.
Luka just signed a what? He just signed for more than Kevin Durant.
Yeah, 207.
Yeah,
Sounds super
215,
nice.
some shit like
super
that.
duper max.
I'm not super duper.
I feel like with Ben Simmons, like it's either one or two options. Like if he's gonna go to a team where he's the number one,
Dope.
then he's not a number one player.
Mm.
He's a complimentary player that can be a superstar. And
As
that's-
a complimentary player.
yeah, and I just feel like honestly, he could go to the Jazz. I like that pick for the Jazz because I just feel like he'll be right where he was in LSU. For who? I mean, we're not giving up Donovan, and we're not giving up Rudy. We'll give you Mike Conley. Honestly,
That's crazy.
I can't do that.
That's crazy.
Can't do that.
Why
That's
not?
crazy.
Because then I'll have two non-shooters in the game late, Rudy and Ben. That's terrible.
I feel you.
That's only
but
good if you up
That's
like
great
15.
defensively,
That's
though.
good. Yeah,
just to
but
play devil's
they're
advocate.
That's what I'm
both
saying.
scared of the basketball late, though. We could watch
I wouldn't
film.
say Rudy's scared. He's just
just-
not equipped.
I wouldn't say that. They just don't put him in
Ignorance
plays.
is bliss.
They literally don't put him in play. It's an alley or it's a putback because he can get every board.
or hit me out. My next pick would be Ben. If you just want to send him to a farm system to get him better, he might go to the Pacers.
Send him
That's
Because that's really the farm system right now. It's OKC, the Pacers, and Orlando. Those are the farm
people
systems.
that rack up picks and possible
I
talent.
didn't know.
Like
The Sacramento.
Sacramento for
No
sure.
disrespect.
they're irrelevant.
No
Yeah.
disrespect. I like Sacramento, but
Or Nolo.
that's what it's looking like over there.
Ben in New Orleans.
You can't do that with him and Zion.
Yes.
Well, then again,
What you mean? What do you
Zion is not even happy in New Orleans. They
I
sent
know
his
that.
boy out.
I know that.
Yeah.
Word.
And Ben is not. Ben and Zion is not good together outside
Nah, I'm
of
not gonna
2K.
hold you. That would be good together.
Sunset 2K.
No,
It would be.
we just have to wall up, literally.
Yeah.
The only way that works is if one of them somehow get a jump shot, but it
On
won't be as
offense,
lit.
on
at all.
offense, if they smart on offense, you can't stop that. That's
Stop what?
That, but
What are we not
throwing
stopping?
the ball over everybody's head,
Ben and Zion.
literally all the time. Throw the ball over everybody's head. What are you talking about?
Ask DeAndre Ayton how that worked out.
That's tough.
You're right. That's one person.
I mean,
That's better than what they got now. If you got 0 and you get a half, you good.
That's true.
What about in terms of Ben? I'm jacking. Is that a Ben for Dame Lillard or possible 3-team trade for Dame Lillard to end up going to Philly? Is that something you see? Is that something realistic? I believe it is.
That's the best thing Dame
It's
could hope for.
realistic, but I don't think
That's
it's
that.
gonna
That's on the other side of the trade. Yes, that's the
That's
best
what
thing
Dame
Dame
could
could
hope
hope
for.
for.
But unrealistically, I don't. What third party team would be willing to get involved with that? What are we getting?
Ben? In all honesty, everything I just said is hypothetical. Who really want Ben?
The Nets.
Nah, Nuts is not doing
We
nothing.
could take.
I'm telling you, Orlando.
We could take Ben.
That's
Orlando got something going on over there. They don't need. I don't
Yeah,
think.
they-
Ben
Yeah, they gonna get Markel back.
They doing full re-rock.
Chill.
They
They
gonna
got
get
they got
Markel
Cole
back?
Anthony and that other dude. They just drafted him out of Gonzaga. Jalen Suggs is his name.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, word.
I mean,
I don't know why I'm tripping on his
that's
name right
all. That's. I don't know.
Yeah, Ben is just like it is what it is with Ben. I mean, we've
Yeah,
now. Okay,
no one
so
want him.
follow up question: you think his value has gone down just based off of this one series?
no.
Nah.
It's all accumulated. It's just when enough is enough.
It was.
He hasn't been good in playoff series in
It was
past.
never. It
I
wasn't
mean, he was
really.
he was
you
in
gotta
a
look at,
couple
like,
past one.
Ben's value started off OD high.
And then in
it
the
had
last
noth-
series
it did
when he
nothing
hurt.
else but go down every season.
Nah, his rookie year kind of like confirmed his value. Like it was like,
That's
okay,
what I'm saying.
we
He
have
came
the,
out hot and he just
Listen,
cooled off as
Let's be honest. The real reason why Ben Simmons isn't flourishing how he needs to be is because Joel Embiid is in the middle of the paint, bro. Let's be honest.
But
He
okay.
didn't have a center at LSU. He was running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He was dunking on everybody, assisting to shooters in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
mid pocket. That's what he does. If I have a big 7'2", 275 beast in the paint that wants the ball post, mid, and 3-pointer, what am I really going to do other than play defense?
facts.
I don't have the ball in my hand all the time. You want to give it to Tobias. You want to give it to shout out to Tobias. Half out Hills West. Yeah, like you feel me?
But Ben does have the ball a lot. Like Ben has the ball in his. If you have a jump shot, you develop a
What
touch.
type of offensive opportunity does he have?
It's a lot of pick and roll in Philly.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's
With
a
the
lot.
shooters in the corner, it's a lot of pick and roll. You
And
can put
I'm
your
a-
head
and
down
I'm
and
a-
go to the basket.
You're right, but then it's like this. If I put my head down and go to the basket, now Joel wants the ball because it's a mismatch.
Yeah, both
It's like you have to know your personnel. I hear what you're saying.
I totally agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying if he would have pursue having some type of jump shot ability, some type of touch, some
15-footer.
15 foot or something. You come off the screen, hit you a
That
little.
would have been crazy.
He'd have been crazy.
He's just a lighthearted dude. I understand.
I definitely agree
And
with you on
those
that
workout
too.
videos is
He
pointless
don't
at this
care.
point.
He's 100% in workout videos.
He does not care.
Listen, he
He's
got
too
the
up.
bag. You don't
That's
really.
what I'm saying.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
up. He don't care.
Come to the Nets.
Ben,
No.
Play center for us. We go point center.
He can't handle Brooklyn.
Who can't handle
What's
Brooklyn?
that
He doesn't have to do anything
What
but
you
play
mean,
defense and
bro?
stand on that
The
baseline.
first fed throw a split
Word.
at him mid-game, he gonna be sick.
maybe a little ball handling.
He got the most emotional guys in the league on his team. They got him. KD comes back
So
and
says
listen.
they got him.
Get you a ring, man. Go get you one, man.
Let's look at another Eastern. The East has been making moves this
Yeah.
free agency.
Definitely.
Just as a sidebar before we go in, I think the East is making that transition to be in the better side. It's not
That's a
over.
drag.
I don't think
That's
it's a drag.
That's a drag.
I
It's
don't
gonna be a
like-
better style of
The
basketball,
drag.
maybe.
It's more
Okay.
even now. It's like
More
it used to
even.
be like.
I didn't say they got over the West.
No,
I'm saying they're moving
It
in
used to
stride.
be 80-20. It's more like 70-30.
I wouldn't
Nah, it's
say
like
80-20.
65.
As of last year, you thought it was 80-20?
No. I'm talking about like
It's more like
From
55.
5 years ago, it used to be
55,
80-20.
45?
Yeah, it's more 55-45 right now.
Right now, I give it 60.
I don't know.
You want to know why? It's because if you look at the East, I'm not gonna lie. You got Brooklyn, you got the Knicks, you got Miami, you got the Bucks, you got Philly.
Boston.
You got Boston. Whenever they want to trade Jaylen Brown and just give my boy Tatum the ball.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, can you stop right there?
Yeah.
Can you stop right there?
Wow.
Can you stop right there?
You're wild.
Yo,
That's
trade
weird.
Jaylen Brown.
You're wild.
That's what you just said.
Talk to me.
Listen
Talk
to
to
what
me.
I'm saying
Talk to
before y'all say I'm crazy. Just listen.
You're insane.
Jaylen Brown is great. I think he's even better than Jason Tatum.
I think
overall.
so too.
Overall, Jason Tatum is a better offensive player.
True.
Now, if I want to get people to surround Jason Tatum, because I feel like he's going to be the cornerstone
What do you think about spot ups?
Yeah, I'm going to trade Jaylen Brown for picks, I'm going to trade him for players.
Why would I
don't
trade
think-
away 25 plus per game?
Word, but I don't think you trade away just for spot ups. You still need creators in this league.
So watch
You
it.
have
So
a
can
210.
I ask you a question? Would you, realistically, if you're a GM, you're not taking Jaylen Brown for Dame Lillard and some picks?
Dame Lillard and some picks?
I'm the Celtics. I'm giving you Jaylen Brown
And some picks.
and picks. And I have all the Brooklyn picks.
I mean,
I have the Lakers picks. I have everybody's picks. And I just say, give me Damian Lillard. You're taking that.
You do.
Respectfully.
But I'm saying though,
And Jalen and I'm not gonna lie, Jason Tatum and Damian Lillard, that's a problem.
I feel you, but Jaylen Brown
That's
was
no
hurt.
defense, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Jaylen
He
Brown
lost,
was
like-
hurt this playoffs when Jason Tatum was giving KD 50. Like if Jaylen Brown was healthy, James Harden, you have a problem.
Yeah.
I feel
You have a problem.
I feel you.
If Kimba would have been Kimba, it's a bunch of what ifs. But
Kemba.
I went too far. My bad. I went too far.
I love
went
you,
too far. My
Kemba,
fault.
way too far.
New York. Let me reel it back in.
Yeah,
Fat Joe, I was watching it live. My
Bro.
bad.
But
Alright.
yeah, so nice segue. I love it, y'all. Free agent signings. Let's keep it east. The Heat get Kyle Lowry in a sign and trade with the Raptors,
That's a good
and
like that.
also pick up PJ
That's a great
Tucker.
pickup.
But giving away Precious
Um,
was kind of iffy to me.
Yeah. So how do you look at the Heat going into next season? Is this roster something to look at for? I'm talking about when I ask this question. I'm talking about if I'm Brooklyn, if I'm Philly, if I'm Milwaukee. Is this a team that I'm saying okay, we might have to look
I gotta
at
see how
that?
they lock up first. I need like 20 games to see how they lock everybody up.
You don't got.
Nah,
You
I
don't
got
need
mine.
20
Because you know what
games.
happened.
You don't
Yeah.
need 20 games for that.
No, I do need 20 games.
I think 10.
I need
You need
20.
10?
I have
I'm
15.
saying, personally, for
I
my
think-
Sharingan brand, I need 20.
Wow. I mean,
I need 20.
I mean, if you think about it, against what it is, against Milwaukee, I
That's
ain't
what
gonna
I'm saying. I
lie.
need to see how they lock up.
But PJ know all their sets.
Not
Facts, he
even,
was-
that. Miami was mostly banged up too. Like they
That's
were
a fact.
100%.
They
Now
were
they
shut
have
up, too.
Kyle Charge Lowry, and
Like,
it's gonna be
Charge
scary
Lowry.
hours
forget
down there.
Jimmy Butler,
Scary
Jimmy
hours.
Butler,
Buckets.
Yeah, but I mean,
40, 15, and 11.
they're gonna be like one of those great classic 2K teams. That's it though. That's all I look
I think
at
they
them
make
as.
second
Where-
round.
gotta see.
they're
Yeah, second
well-rounded.
round bump out. Second round bump out.
Second round.
We gotta see.
If they
we gotta see. That's why I said I gotta see how they lock up.
Okay.
Because if they really on some, like, shut down every team, I'm talking about like on some Spurs type timing, like, then that's a real issue for the East. Because
I mean,
these
it-
teams are defensively driven.
It'd only be an issue for.
And you know what I'm talking about. When you're a true defensive team, and that's a team that rattles everybody's rhythm. That means the chemistry of all of the teams is not going to be together. You're getting people out of place. You're pushing them off lines. You're getting on the boards. If they do that effectively, if it's translated across all types of teams and their offenses, then you're a problem. That's the Eastern. That's no. I feel like defense takes you further in the playoffs because
It does.
it does.
The Knicks versus the Hawks.
I feel you. I feel that's right now.
Defense don't take you further.
Right
you
now.
need somebody that, like when you're playing against a superstar.
Greg
Is it-
Popovich.
Greg Popovich is the coach of who? The San Antonio Spurs. They in Miami, who wins with superstars. That's been the culture. Like they
I'm
work
just
really
saying.
hard.
I'm
They
saying.
can get there if they catch you on an off day.
You
but
know,
you're
that's
playing
not
against
even the point I'm talking
a
about.
superstar.
I said I feel like defense would take you farther because the Spurs got a ring in every section.
Yeah,
every,
but
like,
most of the years they went, Tony Parker was
Run
averaging.
Run that back. What you just said? What you just said?
like
You said they got a ring in what?
like every section of the time, like
And how did they win their rings?
What you mean?
defense.
Defensively.
Defensively?
What are you talking about?
So Tim Duncan was irrelevant.
Nah.
Wait,
Tony
hold on,
Parker.
no, wait, hold on. I was getting to that. Tony Parker average when they played the Heat.
I'm like,
Bro. You have to understand what I'm saying. Tim Duncan don't play defense. I'm not discrediting the offense.
Okay,
But I'm
wait.
saying they weren't always an offensive powerhouse team. It's fun facts. They
David
definitely-
Robinson took the scoring title from Shaq.
That's back then though.
Like, so he's
The
he
only
was
time,
offensive-
the
he was
only
offensive
time you could
presence.
say they were a defensive team was the first cup, the
Look at
first
you
two
seen-
rings.
Yo, look, Evans.
They shot
Spurs
a
are always top five
Yo,
in
they
every
shot
defensive
the
category.
they shot the Miami Heat off the floor by a margin of like a finals margin in the finals.
That was the last finals.
It's over.
Yeah.
It was like every finals though they've been, I think it was 2013 because they lost in 2013, right?
No, yeah, they lost 2013.
When they
so
went
won
into-
it-
when they went
won
in-
in 2014.
When they went in 2013, I think Tony Parker was averaging the most paint touches in the league, like
Facts.
per possession. Like they've always been offensive. Like they have a great system as a team, but they have great superstars to do it. Tim Duncan, Bam Adebayo is not Tim Duncan. PJ Tucker is not Bruce Bowen.
Man, he just went back and vote for you.
He's
I
like
feel you.
Kyle Lowry
I
is
feel
not
you.
TP. Like
I feel you.
Jimmy is slightly better if you want to say. Well,
I'm saying, for me, I'll go with a defensive side.
I feel you. What you said? You said great offense beats. Great defense beat offense, right?
Yeah, that's why I got to see how they lock up.
Damn. So I don't know why I got this shirt on because he's the king at impossible shots, breaking down
12-time
defenses.
first team all defense.
You know,
Word.
nah,
yeah,
yeah.
he's lockdown defender too.
Lock down 2-way though. But look, you said team wise. His team wasn't always a defensive presence when he won.
I wouldn't.
09, 010? 09,
yes.
010? No.
No, I mean not
09, 010.
but the three.
Yeah, the three.
What? It was
with the
Shaq
diesel.
down there.
With the
It
diesel.
was who else?
Whoa. We had defense on the perimeter for defense.
Just play him. Just play him.
No, okay.
No, I'm
Now
saying the
I'm
last.
okay.
I'm saying the
We got
last
nothing.
two. I'm saying the last two.
We got Rick Fox.
Look, be honest with you. I
Trying to
understand what you're
clamp
trying
up.
to say. That can't catch the ball.
Hold on, Sway just said Rick
I'm
Fox.
playing with him.
Nah, he's
Rick
a wild- he's
Fox.
wild
That's
man.
a
He's
hot
wild-
take from
he's
your
a
boy.
wild man. He's a
He
wild
said
Nah,
Rick
you a
Fox.
I was
If
playing
you
with
would have
him.
said Robert Horry, I would have been like,
Yo,
ah.
listen, Robert Horry is
Robert
he's
Horry
a
is
god in his own
low-key.
lane.
He's a cheat code,
7-0.
low-key.
If you would have said
Chico.
Derek Fisher with .3 on the clock, I'm like, you feel me?
Nah, defensively is what we was talking about though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Respectfully.
saying.
That's respectable. Word. So, more signings. Let's go New York. Both teams. Patty Mills goes to Brooklyn, and New York gets Kemba and Evan Fournier. Kemba comes back to the towns where he originally from. How do you like both?
I like the
signings?
Evan Fournier pickup more than I like the Kemba one.
Yes, for the team that they play. Or
Yeah.
the type of style they play.
If Kemba is Kemba of Boston, it's quiet. If Kemba is before,
I like this pickup because it's basically gonna be like free reign, Kemba. Like Kemba go out there and because they're already a defensive team, so
Yeah,
Kemba
get
go out
your
there and
buckets.
get some buckets for us. Like you don't have to guard the do your
the team's
thing.
best point guard, all
just
that.
roam.
Yeah, and
I mean, he still got to do something.
get buckets, be a star,
Intercept-
rejuvenate yourself.
Yeah.
Catch the lanes, jump
Yeah,
in the
passing
lanes.
lanes,
That's all you
yes.
gotta do. He's
Okay.
short.
But it's
Alright.
New York, and I really don't see them going past the second round for the near future.
I mean, they can't even get past the first one
You gotta see.
Yeah, I think they get out the first round over Kemba.
with Kemba. Okay, okay, I agree.
I feel like I'm not gonna hold it. Like Trey.
But Patty Mills,
Ice Tray.
I like Patty Mills to Brooklyn.
I like that a lot.
It's
I like
a
that
lot
a
of
lot.
depth. I don't see him starting, of course.
Nah.
My fault. I almost forgot Kyrie's from there.
Yeah. Wow.
He starts in the playoffs if Kyrie.
Wow.
You was about to say what? He was about to say. He was about to say. He was about to say
Don't
Patty
let Allen
starts
get
in the
yet, bro.
play.
We still in, bro.
Realistic-
Son, flat
realistically-
Earth guy.
Yo,
son.
Kyrie, we love you, cuz, but you know sometimes you be
Yeah,
tweaking,
chill,
bro.
They love you. I'm
I
willing to
love
package
you
you for
guys.
Ben.
It's all
Simmons,
love
yeah.
on these sides, bro.
Drop some shoes,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What he said?
He said he sent him in a package for Ben Simmons.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's,
With Patty?
With Patty?
That's
For what?
crazy.
For what?
I need more than Kyrie.
Okay, take
I'm mad they lost Dinwiddie though.
take.
So mad.
We gave Spence away for nothing too.
I'm
Unbelievable.
so tight.
He didn't give him away.
Nah, he-
Well, actually,
Yeah.
it was for nothing because he signed free agency.
We let him go. Yeah,
Yeah,
we should have
word,
just
word.
signed and traded
But
him.
you got no bread.
But you really jacking
coulda went
a
to the
Ben
Deluxe Tech.
for Kyrie only?
That's ridiculous.
Damn.
That's tough.
That's tough. But back to your,
I mean,
your
Just
original
Why
question.
would
Yes.
you trade Pure for
Which,
Re-Rock?
how do you like it?
Patty Mills is
Pure
good.
scorer, pure defender.
He's good off the bench, I guess. The Knicks, I don't know if they trying to turn this into Dykeman or I don't know.
Crying.
I really don't know. Because I personally, if Kemba has free range, then
It's not gonna look like the same team.
It's not because you got
It looked like that with Julius. They was
Julius.
giving it to Julius in the mid. Do you think Julius?
1-4.
Go,
Give
Julius.
it. You said
Yeah, 1-4
Kemba's
flat.
gonna give the ball up. Nah, Kemba's
Yo,
gonna
screen
chuck
him and
He
him.
already Kemba already was giving the ball up though. Respectfully.
But you didn't hear what I just said? It's about to be like Dykeman. That respectfully.
It's the Garden.
Like,
1-4.
1-4
Kemba's gonna
flat.
take like
Watch out.
28 shots a game, bro.
Is that right? They
Kemba
got
need to
mad
average like 15.
forwards.
We need to average like 15.
I mean, that's the
18
point. They
shots.
needed a high scoring guard.
Yeah, it's mad forward.
Because they have the depth.
They got
They just need
Obi,
a star at that
RJ,
position.
Julius. Like they really could just
Nah,
be
yo,
rebounding.
don't even mention Obi. He was a disappointment this season.
Yo, yeah, it was mad big man.
There was mad forwards over there, bro.
He was a disappointment.
Chill. I'm
Obi's
gonna
that
give him
guy.
some.
I mess with him.
Yeah.
Like that's cool.
He's-
Like he
he's-
just needs some time to shine. Respectfully.
Ben
Y'all
Simmons.
let- you know what I'm saying?
He ain't got nowhere to run. What Obi gonna do? It's a bunch of guys in the paint. They all
Yo,
def-
bro,
Learn
what's
how to
good with
shoot.
You with Ben Simmons today, bro.
Learn how to shoot.
I was going back to
We
the
gotta
Simmons
talk
thing. I
about
want
Ben because he
Simmons on
does.
the Nets.
He's what?
Yo, I tell you, every person. Nah, I can't even say that on the show. Yeah, I can't say that.
Okay, so how about DeMar DeRozan and Lonzo Ball to Chicago?
And Caruso.
And Caruso.
Love it.
Shout out my boy 40 mil, 3 years. You know the vibes.
Love it.
I'll just say this.
I like that.
Bold take. If you think it's a bold take, I don't think it's a bold take because the guy, I believe he can do it. With this team, the way Chicago has put a lot of talent around and just said, okay, this is not just uber talent that's just thrown together. I think this might actually work. I got Lonzo averaging a triple double. Respectfully,
I can respect that.
Can you look at the camera and say that?
I have camera 1,
Yeah, I can agree with that.
camera 2.
We discussed this already. So
I
we
have
actually
Lonzo
prepared for this.
Ball averaging a triple double this season. Period.
I can respect that.
And the Bulls will be in the playoffs. That's not a bold take though, because their team, I believe, is
I
gonna
get
be that good.
I mean,
He gonna be playoffs
he's
though.
7th.
But Lonzo Ball is averaging a triple double, and period.
Zach is Zach.
He's a more he's a more athletic Jason Kidd.
Because but for real though,
Can I get a definitive, like, what kind of triple double? What kind? Are we talking like?
10, 10,
Jason
10.
Kidd ones.
Yeah, are we talking like 10?
No,
10?
Jason Kidd
I'm
ones.
thinking 14, 15 points,
Uh huh.
10 rebounds flat, 11 assists.
He's a more athletic Jason Kidd, so I
I can
say
agree with that. I can agree with that.
Respectfully,
He's just. I'm.
He is a more athletic Jason Kidd.
I don't want to go that far.
Nah, cause when Jason Kidd was in his youth, my son was really wilding. So like, I say he's a bigger version of Jason Kidd.
How long did Jason Kidd go to college for? Quick question.
I think.
I think 2.
Oh, all right. Never mind.
I believe 2.
You know.
Only reason why I say he's more athletic, Jason Kidd, is because Jason Kidd was very slow. Lonzo is more fast paced.
That's what I'm like. Different. Which Jason Kidd are you talking about? 'Cause
I mean, I could tell.
when he first came in the league, and then he got injured, and then he came back and went, and then he came back, and then he was slow, but then he went to the finals, so he stayed. You feel me? So
But as a whole, though, how do you see the Bulls? Like, is this something to look at? Like,
Yeah.
like I asked the question with the Heat. Is this a team? If you're the big guys in the East, do you look at this team and be like, okay,
they starting lineup on paper is crazy.
Yeah.
Lonzo, Zach, DeRozan, Vucevic. I forgot who their 5 is.
They need one more shooter.
Hey,
Vucevic
the
is
5.
Vucevic is the 5. Someone
They
else
got
4. I forgot.
Mark
They traded him.
Lowry, they whoa.
They got him on the trading block. They traded for Maxi. No, they didn't trade
They
him.
tra-
They didn't
No, they
Please
have
look
him
up
on
Mark
trading
Cannon. Please look.
I think
They
they have
didn't
him on
What?
the trading block.
What's
I think they shopping him.
the one that
Okay.
Joe like?
Yes.
Yeah, he's done.
I think they shopping him.
So
I don't know if
he's
he's
done.
traded. Like I didn't.
He's
I'm
done.
not gonna confirm the
He's
trade.
still on the. Yo, what are y'all saying to me?
Alright, cool. Because I'm like, what?
Lori marketed him.
He's on the Bulls.
Yeah.
Respectfully, that boy can shoot the rock. Let's not play.
Okay.
I mean,
Shooting
don't
is
get me wrong.
valued in this league.
Okay.
I feel like the Bulls, if everything comes together, and let's just say Lonzo averages triple double, Vucevic is averaging at least 18, DeMar Brown 8. Like, if they do what they're supposed to do, I could see them making it to the second round. I could see.
You can't be mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
There's
Joe
two-
will be hype about that,
Joe would go crazy. He'd do a backflip on camera.
but they're still going to
need
lose.
that. We need that, Joe. We
Yeah,
need
like,
that. Backflip on
Who
camera.
are they? I don't know. Unless Zach proves to be like a
But what does he have left to prove?
playoffs.
Who, Zach?
How was that his fault?
You have
Word.
to perform when you get there. So you do
Can
have
I
that left to
get?
prove.
Can I
You
get
see
that?
what I'm
I'm-
working with?
so I'm
They
s-
shopped me
so let me finish
instead of
the-
Andrew Wiggins.
Let me
And
let me
look
finish
why-
the
and
tip.
look what happened.
So question.
Let me
so,
finish. If he plays up to like what Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray were in the playoffs,
Okay.
based off what they were in the regular season, Zach is, if not better. You feel me? If he plays
30.
to that caliber, then he might be able to beat a lot of teams.
Like he
So
averaged
question.
29.
So
That's
how do you
crazy.
feel about Bradley Beal?
How do I feel about Bradley Beal? He's a good player on a terrible team, getting a lot
Nice
of shots.
segue. Where's he
But-
going after y'all finish though?
But is he like? I'm just saying because they're basically in the same boat at that point. Basically in the same boat.
They are in the same boat.
So he doesn't. So
It's a-
what I'm saying, Bradley Beal doesn't really have anything to prove other than winning when he gets to the playoff.
Basically, what he's saying is the difference is Chicago is doing what they're supposed to do when you have a player like that. Because it's like, look at the chain. Look at all they're doing right now. They doing this because they can't lose.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with y'all. All I'm saying is if Zach plays
Wizards don't
on that
care,
level,
bro.
the Wizards actually
They don't
had
care.
okay teams. They had okay teams enough to make him and John Wall. Those teams
Russ
was
and John Wall.
Yeah, they
Ain't
had
playing
okay
it.
teams to make
John
the
Wall would
playoffs.
Yeah, they had
fall
a-
for
Before they
the
were
arena, so yeah.
before he had
Before he-
tore up his Achilles and stuff.
broke up everything, and then what did Russ come in and do this year?
I mean,
It's Russ.
Yeah, I know.
struggled
I know,
when
bro.
he
I
got to
wasn't.
the playoffs.
You feel me?
I mean, but you gotta realize, and this is the not, you feel me, LA boy, you know. The thing is with Russ, it's just like, what do you want him to come in and do? Like, you want me to dominate the ball? Okay, I'm gonna take away your shots. I'm gonna try to give you the ball and work in my only element, but it's kind of like, it's not really much for me to do. It's nothing around.
Unless you're a primary.
I'm playing
three-point
with
shooter,
Gortat.
It's hard to fit in with Russ.
So we're just gonna end off free agency. We're back, so reporting live free agency talk. It's only right we get to the Lakers. It's only right.
You know,
Let's get to them. They acquire Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard back, reunite.
Ken Bazemore.
Ken
Ellington,
Bazemore,
Wayne
Wayne
Ellington.
Ellington, and yeah,
IT.
chill.
Lids.
Wow, that's what y'all gonna do.
At this point,
Yo, if this was 2014, that team would have been nasty. Right? Russ, Miles, Braun, AD, Dwight. Nah.
Melo did this to himself.
I honestly am very 50-50 on it.
I'm happy about Melo. I don't like Westbrook for y'all.
Melo should have happened 5 years ago.
7.
Each year,
Kyle Lowry should have been on the Lakers.
that's tough. But
Y'all
no,
need-
you can't say because that would have been tough for us. But
Y'all need a shot maker.
and a ball handler and a
An
defender.
efficient shooter.
Yeah, an efficient
Yeah,
shooter.
and a
who's-
defender. Yeah, word.
He
Russ
knows
is
how to
gonna
be.
take 30 shots.
He knows.
I
how
don't know
to be
about
a
Russell
center
taking 30 shots.
Russ is taking like 15 shots a game.
He'll have a couple games where he takes 30 shots when LeBron and them take nights off. That'll be facts.
If Russ take 15 shots, his numbers are gonna be whack.
No, it
He
ain't.
says he's willing to
No,
sacrifice.
he took 15 shots all season. 15, 20 shots all season.
That's cool. We'll take 13, 10, and 10 from him.
Good luck.
That 10 and
As
10
an
not
average?
happening.
Good luck.
That 10-10 is not happening.
That 10 and 10 is not happening. I have
Like-
AD
like
as an
as an
average.
average-
No,
Fine.
look what I said. Look what I said. He asked me for a stat line. I said that's what I'll take. Realistically, I'm jacking Rush is going to give me anywhere between 13 and 17 points, 8 assists, and like 4 boards.
Would you say that to Russell Westbrook to his face?
Yes.
Yeah, Russell's gonna be like 18, 8, and 4. I was thinking 18 points a game. 18, 8, and 4.
What are you going to do?
I
Braun is
feel like it'll look great if he hits at least 20, but the 18 sounds manageable based on the ball handlers you got in the squad.
I'm jacking like 23.
then-
But you're saying 23 inefficiently.
Oh, of course.
We're thinking the numbers efficiently.
Yeah. I'm thinking
I don't know about you,
realistically.
Ronald. Are you thinking efficiently as well?
AD is going to be the highest scorer.
That's cool. But I'm thinking realistically.
What's gonna be efficient about like?
It depends on who takes the ball up. They have Russ taking the ball. It's quiet for you.
How is it quiet? We've seen LeBron play. Are you more so about Russell Westbrook's decision making or the scheme itself?
Russell Westbrook.
Damn.
Then you can't say that because Westbrook was I mean, if you want to take it back,
Like some players have had their best years with Russell. Some players have had their best years with Russell.
That's cool.
Statistically and film wise.
Yeah, that's cool.
Kevin Durant, Paul George,
Stephen
Bradley
Adams.
Beal,
Yeah, cool.
Steven Adams. I mean, I was only thinking stars.
Oh, yeah,
If you want to go there,
Kevin Durant has best year.
2014, 32 points per game,
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, facts.
MVP year.
8 and 5.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's right.
Is
that's
that
right.
Kevin Durant's best
What
year?
happened at the
Regular
end of all
season?
them seasons?
Huh?
What happened at the end of all them seasons?
At the end of all.
I
the
mean,
seasons.
if you want to talk about that,
If
then
you
in
really
the
want
finals,
to talk about that.
Russ had 50 and KD
No,
was
that's
nowhere
not
to be
the same
found.
year.
lost
That was
that
the year
game.
before.
We
That was
lost
the
that
year
game.
I
before.
know.
We lost that game.
I know.
Yeah, he had 46 too.
That was the year
Took
before,
about
though,
37 shots or something crazy shit like that.
Nigga, nobody else was producing.
KD averaged 30 that finals. He was there
That's a fact.
that whole time.
But who else?
James Harden was young James Harden.
Oh, now it's young James Harden.
Who's
That's
young
always
James
been
Harden?
it though.
It's always been the thing.
No,
He
it's
came off the
always
bench.
been-
If James Harden was like an eighth of who he is right now,
I can't really.
they
Matter of
would be
fact, I can't
wild.
really say that because his last game was in the Thunder uniform, and then the next, like 2 months later, he averaged 25 for Houston. So, but
Not gonna
the
lie.
system.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the Lakers being probably anywhere between first and fourth this year.
In the West.
Yeah, respectfully.
second
West is
through
cr-
second
West
through
is still the
second
West.
through fifth. I feel like the Jazz is still gonna be number one with regular season wins. They got a real good system,
Okay.
win games. Yeah, they're gonna be
Okay.
number one.
I
They win
feel
a lot of
you,
games. They're gonna
Donovan.
be another 50 wins.
I got a 2 seed.
I got two. See, Donovan. Look. This is what we're gonna say. As my uncle say all the time, y'all can have it.
Yeah, y'all
y'all
can-
can see. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have it.
Y'all not really gonna be fighting for because y'all gonna be sitting out low.
Come down to Club Shake
Facts.
Shake.
Brown
see
is not
it.
playing 82 games.
Come down to Club
AD's
Shake
not
Shake.
playing 70 games.
Nah, I
I'll
gotta
see
see
Lakers in
70,
third
though.
seed.
I gotta see 70.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Second through fifth.
What you said, Skip?
I see Lakers in third.
Who before?
I put
Ooh, the Suns could win more games than y'all too.
Oh hell, shit. Oh, my bad.
I'm not gonna
You
hold
good,
you.
boy.
I was gonna say the Jazz and Nuggets.
Oh, Jamal Murray's
The
healthy.
who coming off of
Murray.
ACL?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had ACL surgery. I know how that feels.
I don't care about
It
the
ain't.
Joker. The
Westbrook,
Joker. He's gonna show you how he got
Westbrook
these
had one of those
scars.
too, right?
And what happened to
He
Joker?
came
And what happened to him in the playoffs?
Was
What happened to the
he have
Joker in
no
the
help?
play?
He have no help.
Welcome to Braun life.
Nah, you telling me you ain't have no help and you lost to who did you lose to? Phoenix.
The Phoenix Suns.
You gotta give me 2.
to what?
2 games.
Two subs.
Who else was there?
I feel you, but
To
you're
produce.
there.
Who else was there?
It's me versus DeAndre
You know
Ayton,
how
who was
deep-
Yo,
playing
watch it.
superstar
Let
basketball.
me
You
tell
know
you
that
something.
Suns team?
Hold on, let me
You
tell
know
you
how deep
something.
they are?
Hold on.
I watched.
Whoa.
Long arm boy.
Listen. If I see Giannis body bag DeAndre Ayton, I should see the Joker body bag DeAndre Ayton.
In the finesse way though.
Yeah, but but it was also Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, like a bunch of guys to.
Okay.
Who else was there
Okay.
on the Nuggets?
I'm just
side?
saying the reason why the Suns were winning is because of the pick and roll. Chris Paul, mid range. If not, I'm giving the alley. D Book doing his thing.
Definitely.
When
And
now-
corner threes and all that.
Yeah, so now when I take DeAndre Ayton away and I'm not gonna lie, Chris Paul, I love you, rookie of the year and all, but he baited. Those
He's
last 3
old.
games he beat it. He
He's
made
old.
it. I don't want to hear the old excuse because if he would have won, he would have been like, "Oh shit, I'm 36."
Finally,
I
it
won.
would have been like finally, like we all like. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to see CP get one.
I did,
Like it's my last childhood.
but guess what? It's over.
Giannis, my boy, 50 piece nugget on his head.
It's over. It's over him too.
Got one.